Well, well, well. Last two Evil Pineley videos were collabs, but now you're just stuck with me. Some time ago, I made a video about the great AI crystal mug scam. Hilarious situation. In 2023, which was I guess the start of AI stuff looking decently real, there was I guess a bit of a trend of people falling for these AI product scams en masse. Still definitely happens now. But now there's like at least some people are a bit more aware that that could be a possibility. At least hopefully on some level maybe. One of these ones, one of the more fascinating ones, is the stained glass cats scam. Sounds like a sort of like a very experimental band. Do some crazy jazz kind of shit. You're like, ooh, ooh, pretty interesting stuff coming from the stained glass cat scam. So here we have in 2023, amazing stained glass lamps started popping up everywhere online. This presentation is another Maya the Researcher classic. By the way, she's now made a tip line. Ring, 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 ring. You can, I mean, it's an email. YouTube's been trying to push this sort of, this tab that gives us ideas via AI or something like that. Instead of doing that, if you have anything that you think would be great for an Evil Pineley video, feel free to email the Maya the Researcher tip line. Let us know if you want to be credited with the topic that you send. Just say that, because some people would rather not. And yeah, so these started popping up everywhere, and people online were looking at these being like, my God, what a beauty. My God, can you see the craftsmanship on this thing? Did the wizard of the forest make this? This is beautiful. Little mushrooms. I'd love to have this. Like, not to spoil the rest of the video, but if this was a real thing fully, I'd like to own a little mushroom lamp with little mushrooms underneath it. Oh, more amazing stained glass lamps. Oh my God, look at this owl. What a hoot. So this is really beautiful. People saw these online. They were like, I am buying this. They saw this hat. They were like, I'm buying this hat on a lamp. And let's see one of those ads. So this is, I mean, this is gorgeous. Stained glass witch hat lamp. Sit with your little book. Look at the lamp. Being like, this is good. What a life you can lead with this hat lamp. It says here, stained glass witch hat lamp. Illuminate your space with the stained glass witch hat lamp. A mystical and enchanting lamp designed to resemble a witch's hat. Oh, that's what the witch hat lamp stands for. That's what those words mean. Crafted from vibrant stained glass, this lamp casts a magical glow, making it a perfect addition to any whimsical or fantasy-themed room. Yeah. I mean, look at this whimsical room that I have here. Thing of cardboard in the back, empty thing over there. Imagine if I just had a witch's hat lamp over there next to the door. You'd be like, this place is enchanting. Has anyone actually received one? Mine never shipped. Oh, that's a problem. That is an issue. This isn't part of the video, but what the fuck? I mute the music. This is ridiculous. Oh, this is great. Yeah. No, just pour all the water on the floor. This is great. Yeah. Unmatched skill, exceptional talent, unmatched speed, lightning quickness. What the f? I don't think it's a dead internet theory anymore. I think it's left the realms of theory at this point. So yeah, what's going on here? What's the scam? Obviously, stained glass lamps are a real thing, but usually they can be quite expensive. It's a craft making them. I mean, look at all this shit. I'm just going through this video by process discovery, manufacturing process of Tiffany lamps. It's like a lot of shit. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Imagine turning that into a cat. So yeah, these lamps were having a bit of a resurgence in popularity, specifically the cat ones, because cats are cute sometimes. So, you saw the witch's hat thing and how intricate it was. This is how an actual thing looks like. And that's cute. It's very handmade. You can see the seams, you can see all of that, but it's very cute. I love this. So that video we just saw has like 130,000 likes. So, they were becoming quite popular, the real ones, and with that, we started seeing ones that are a bit more like, you know, this just looks like a 3D render. I mean, it's AI, but you know what I mean? Like, it's like, if with the last one, we saw how all the pieces get crudely connected to, you know, create the lamp that we see at the end. This is like, every single piece here is smooth and round and not ill-fitting in any way, which is a sign that this is fake. Tap this link, let's censor that link, and bring a little glow and meow to spice up your day, to your space today. How often do I misread stuff? Every video. Do you remember that one video where I said that that dumbass AI band, I said instead of like 1.7 or 1.5 million monthly listeners, I just said that they had 1.5 listeners? I just changed things when I read them. I skip over words or I create new ones. Limited stock available. Pounce before it's gone. Light up your nights with a touch of whimsy. I hate this ad. Whether you're a proud cat parent or shopping for the perfect gift. Should have said perfect. P-U-R-R. Come on. This adorable stained glass style kitty lamp is a heartwarming melting hit. Melting hit. I keep it up even after being aware of it. That's my entire life. I do this. And then I at some point decided to start recording myself. And now people can see me do this all the time, and it's documented that I can't read. This isn't, I'm not diagnosed with like dyslexia or anything. My eyes just skip over stuff. I just complete the sentence in my head and I create a new one. And then I need to catch myself being like, what the f are you doing? Okay, so this says that it's resin and not stained glass actually. A lot of cats in this situation meet our stunning stained glass cat lamp where art meets light. First time that's ever happened. So far, art has stayed in darkness. No one was able to see it. But this account, Love Cats, they finally cracked the code. They've managed to combine the two. Yeah, lots of cats, whatever. Here this is on a website. Cat lamp, 13 bucks. And all the listings, they say stained glass. Not even stained glass style. But, oh. Maya's gonna do whatever classic Maya the researcher twists. Oh my god, what is it gonna say? But, drum roll. Ooh, what's it gonna be? What are we gonna see after the but? Is it gonna just show us that the lamps look exactly as promised? Is it gonna show us that the lamps look amazing? Ooh, I'm gonna use this moment of anticipation. I'm gonna use this moment of anticipation to, not an ad read, but I'm gonna be participating in a live show. I'm gonna be in Andy King's happy hour in New York on the 25th of September. Ooh, I'm telling you this, it's one of the first time I've ever done a live show thing as a YouTuber. Maybe the last, I don't know if I'm not against doing it more. I was just like, you know, but if it's gonna be in New York and you can see me over there and a bunch of other YouTubers, Funky Frogbait, Anna Marie Forcino, Gutter TV Live, Chris James, link in the description, but oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's the beauty of Maya making these presentations. I get to live this moment with you. This is one of the worst things ever. That's not a lamp. Are we looking at the same thing? That's not stained glass or lamp. Barely a cat. So this is the mushroom lamp. Do you guys remember seeing that? This video is by not Dustin, apparently. Someone else. There we go. Oh, no. So this person ordered the mushroom lamp. Let's see. That's horrible. That is embarrassing. I mean, the really bad part is that it like has some resemblance to this. But what happened? Why? This looks like a brain. Yeah, a little bit, you know? Oh, terrifying stuff. It looks less like fungi and the sort of, you know, kind of mystical, sort of forest, kind of like magical fantasy kind of association that you might have with mushrooms or fungi. And it reminds me more of like the clickers from The Last of Us. And then we have this video, 683,000 likes. This was a big situation with these dumbass lamps. So this video is by Maggie. Full names here.
I knew this was fake, but I bought it anyways. Is this plastic?
Oh, I gotta look at the before and after. Good. So she knew it was fake. She knew she was gonna get scammed. But let's see. This is the before. Looks like a pug. Yeah, sort of.
At least they moved the cord over a little bit.
No! Put the cord in the ass.
Very yellow.
Yes, piss yellow. That's
Very yellow.
nice piss yellow.
Here we go.
I'm loving this.
Expectations versus reality.
Which one's better? You guys decide in the comments. And you know, this is a big thing. On all social media platforms, people were duped. Expectation versus reality. So someone was expecting. Someone was sitting being like, I'm expecting to receive this. I've paid my $5 and I'm expecting to receive this stained glass dog. Let's see. Put him down. Shoot him. My husband ordered a 12-inch tall glass dog lamp as a surprise for me. Well, it was quite the surprise. Received a 6-inch plastic spray painted mold. No, that's glass. That's stained glass right there. Stained with piss. So the thing is, these things like stay on Amazon for quite a while. Because you see, this has 1.6 star ratings. Oh, I can get A or B. Huh, I'm sure... I'm sure both of them will be like the thing. So it's getting bad reviews, but it's still up on the thing. No, that's terrifying. That is so it stares into you, you know? You can feel his eyes in your colon. You can feel them. I wish I'd read the reviews. This monstrosity is nothing like the one I thought I was purchasing. This is horrible. I hate the f***ing spider webs that this shit has. This is like so f***ing yucky. This has to like align with some sort of phobia that people have, right? If it doesn't, you have said phobia, I am sorry. Because this is like, there is just something with the these lines that I'm not a fan of. Someone said they were too embarrassed to even give this thing to a charity shop. Fair enough. Lovely idea, but such poor quality I was disappointed because if more care had been taken, this is dropship. What care? But I appreciate them being like, oh, you know, if they did put a little bit of more, you know, if this 15-year-old dropshipper put a little bit of more effort into this piece of art that they made, this could have been a real something. And yeah, similar to what happened with the crystal mug, if you go on AliExpress, Alibaba, all of those like big old wholesaler websites, in those ones, they do show you the truth. You do know that this is the sort of piece of shit item that you're selling, but you are generating these AI images to try and, you know, do that. So you're like, oh, they're drop shippers, which obviously is a problem in and of itself, but you're giving them the credit. You're like, oh, well, they're unaware. They see the AI image and they think that that's what they're selling. No. In a lot of cases, they are fully aware that this is the final thing that you get. This f***ing horrible f***er. If I had to be nice and I had to pick which one here I'm the most okay with, the owl. The owl's not that bad. The owl's kind of nice. Kind of. A little bit. Maybe. So I added this thing from artsy_bell on Instagram. Apparently they make a lot of cool stained glass stuff. This is sick. I've been seeing an increase in AI created stained glass pieces lately being sold for really low prices, which lures people in. People expect to get a lamp and get something plastic and poorly painted. They are even advertised as stained glass. Stained glass is a complex and very intricate and expensive art form made from sheets of flat. That's what I was saying. Look, it's all round and shit. Well, I mean, it's all round and smooth and shit. That doesn't make sense. Things to look out for. So this is a PSA for you guys. Stained glass pieces run for about $5 to $8 per piece of glass. A lamp could run hundreds of dollars if made up of a lot of pieces. Glass is flat. It does not curve unless you solder two pieces together, but it will never form a perfect curve. Look closely at the cuts. Some are impossible to make. So that's generally the thing. Thank you so much, Artsy Bell. Apparently there were also reports about how like someone said that their AI artwork was being stolen to sell the lamps. That's okay. This person that goes by Whimsical Mermaid on Etsy sells this AI assisted art. So they're selling the Midjourney generated images of stained glass lamps, but they were upset because that was used to sell the fake lamps. Okay. And the end. There we are. These are kind of fun to do. I'm enjoying the build-up. I'm enjoying coming into these blind via the Maya the Researcher thingies, the presentations. I get genuinely like shocked by how stupid these things look at the end. Pretty fun. Like and subscribe to turn me into an impossibly crafted piece of stained glass lamp. Turn me into a stained glass lamp now with your like and subscribe now.